I have a few opening thoughts I'd like to share. One, I think we're convening at a rather historic time. This is just about 1 century since we had this country's first transportation revolution. If you'd asked people in 1880 how they were going to get around, move their services and their waste and their people, they would have said, well, of course, we're going to get around with horses. 25 million horses were the backbone of this country's transportation system. But within 40 years, there were 25 million cars instead of 25 million horses. Horses, it turns out, were not such a great environmental solution, among other things. I can speak for my city of New York, where every day the horses there were dropping 60,000 gallons of urine and 2.5 million pounds of manure on our streets. And a quarter of all open space was used to grow the feed for the horses. So a move to oil, to gasoline and diesel, and the internal combustion engine was really a great step forward. Well, here we are, just about a century later. And what we are at is the very early stages of another true transportation revolution. I think it's become clear to everyone in this country that's thought about it that the era of oil, which did well for the 20th century, won't meet our needs in the 21st century because of the amount of carbon and pollutants in oil, because of the issue of greenhouse gases, and because there is now a growing global struggle and competition for what is the most rapidly dwindling fossil fuel in the world. When everything from your children's health to the global climate stability is at stake, I think we're beginning to see that this transportation revolution number 2 is enormously important. We're going to talk about the new technologies and fuels that are particularly appropriate to heavy-duty buses and trucks, which are the workhorses of every city in America. They'll never be gotten rid of, and they must be clean, and they must have a reliable source of fuel. So we will want to know at the end of this day and thereafter how you felt about this and what you think you can do to make a difference, because I can say that everyone in this room has the chance to be part of moving this transportation revolution forward, and to do it with environmental and economic benefits.